Hello everyone, and how are you doing? Thank you for joining me for another amazing lesson. Today is lesson 3, where we will be learning about the base currency and the quote currency. We will also learn how to identify each one of them and how to correctly read forex prices. By the end of this lesson, you will be able to look at any currency pair and immediately you will know which currency is the base and which is the quote. The base currency is always the first currency in a currency pair. Think of it as the main currency being measured. Whenever you look at a forex pair, the first currency is always the base currency. In this example, euro is the base currency because it appears first. What is the quote currency? The quote currency is always the second currency in a pair. It tells us how much of that currency is needed to buy 1 unit of the base currency. In this example, USD is the quote currency because it comes second. Now, how can we read a currency pair? If the price of Euro USD is 1.1500, it means that 1 euro is worth 1.15 US dollars. Notice that the price always tells us the value of 1 unit of the base currency in terms of the quote currency. Let's practice with a few more examples. First, we have GBP USD. The British pound is the base currency because it appears first. The US dollar is the quote currency because it appears second. Next is USD JPY. The US dollar is the base currency while the Japanese yen is the quote currency. And finally we have AUD USD, where the Australian dollar is the base currency and the US dollar is the quote currency. Remember this simple rule. The first currency is always the base currency, and the second currency is always the quote currency. Let's test if you have understood. Look at the first pair. Which one is the base currency? The answer is USD because it comes first. Now for the second one, which is the quote currency? The correct answer is GBP because it comes second. Every trade you place depends on understanding these two currencies. Once you understand them, learning how to buy and sell currencies becomes much easier. Today we have learned what a base currency is, what the quote currency is, and how to read forex prices correctly, and that the base currency always comes first, while the quote currency always comes second in every currency pair. You also learned that the exchange rate shows the value of 1 unit of the base currency in terms of the quote currency. Finally, do not forget that every currency pair consists of 1 base currency and 1 quote currency. Thank you for joining me for lesson 3, and I look forward to see you in the next lesson.